It's 2 a.m. You're staring at the ceiling. Your body is exhausted, but your brain has decided it's the perfect time to host a film festival of every awkward thing you said today. The waiter said, "Enjoy your meal," and you instantly replied, "You too." Why did I say that? He's not eating. I just told a working man to enjoy my food. It's been 6 hours. He definitely noticed. Everyone noticed. I should probably just pack up and move to a new city.
Welcome back to Boxley Unboxed. Today, we are dissecting that agonizing loop of overthinking past conversations. Why does our brain force us to replay interactions over and over, analyzing every micro-expression and tone of voice? And more importantly, how do we turn it off so we can actually get some sleep? If you do this, you might think you're just naturally anxious or someone who can't stop overthinking. But there's actually a name for this. It's called post-event processing, or PEP. PEP is the part of social anxiety where your brain acts like an obsessive sports referee, hitting instant replay on a social interaction to look for fouls you might have committed. Your brain is essentially running a review on a completely normal Tuesday conversation, searching for evidence that you messed up, offended someone, or made a fool of yourself. But why does it only replay the bad stuff? Why don't you lay in bed replaying that time you held the door open for someone flawlessly? That's because of our second culprit, the negativity bias. Think about it. Thousands of years ago, one wrong move socially could get you kicked out of the tribe, and being kicked out meant facing a saber-toothed tiger alone. So your brain learned to treat social threats like life or death situations. Today, nothing has changed in the wiring. Your brain ignores the 99 normal interactions you had today and hyper-focuses on the one awkward sentence, putting it under a microscope, not to torture you, but to protect you. If this late-night mental spiral is hitting a little too close to home right now, drop a comment below and let me know I'm not the only one. But we have to break this loop. Now, the internet's favorite advice for this is usually pretty useless. People will tell you, just stop caring what other people think. Sounds great in theory, right? So you try it. You walk into a room the next day, radiating unbothered energy. You are a lone wolf, a stone-cold wall of confidence. Then someone gives you a slightly weird look because you have a piece of spinach in your teeth. Your brain immediately hits the panic button. They hate me. The lone wolf routine failed. We are spiraling. You can't just command your brain to stop caring when it's biologically wired to care.
So what actually works? We need 3 tactics to short-circuit the loop. First up, the evidence check. When your brain tells you that person definitely hates me now, treat it like a bad lawyer making wild accusations. Ask for proof. Grab a piece of paper and write down 2 columns, what my brain is telling me and what actually happened. Your brain says, the waiter thinks I'm an absolute idiot. The facts say, I said 2 words and the waiter immediately walked away to serve table 4. Writing it down pulls the thought out of your emotional, panicking brain and into your clear, logical thinking mind. Next, try cognitive diffusion, which is just a fancy name for creating distance from your own thoughts. Instead of thinking, I am so awkward, change it to, I am having the thought that I am awkward. It sounds small, but it works. You are not your thoughts. You're just watching them float by like clouds. Finally, use the 24-hour rule. Ask yourself right now, will I remember this specific interaction in 24 hours? Will the waiter remember it by the end of his shift? The answer is almost always no. If it won't matter tomorrow, visualize physically releasing it from your hands today.
Look, your brain is just trying to protect you. It's a little misguided, but it means well. The next time you find yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., remember, you're not broken. You're just experiencing post-event processing. Do the evidence check, label the thought, and go to sleep. You survived the day. If you want to understand more of the weird things your brain does, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.